It's telling me I'm live. I think this is attempt 6, 7. I'm not seeing the little error message that I usually get. By usually, I mean, but usually today when I've been having all these issues with the stream. Let's see. Is this going to be... Hi, Joshua. Okay, can you actually see and hear me? If anyone can actually see and hear. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a minute to... I think there were 7 attempts to start this live stream. For those of you who are here for the afternoon live stream and heard me venting about it, I kept having issues with starting the live stream and it not working. Okay, it looks like we're actually working this time. I'm so sorry we didn't get started earlier, and I am sorry if you were all spammed many times with live stream notifications. I just couldn't get it to work. Like, it would look like it was working, and I'd start talking, and then I would realize I wasn't talking to anyone because the video wasn't coming through for y'all. Okay, let's see who's here. I'm so relieved. Okay. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Keith. Hi, Eraser Death. Matt of the Desert. Great to see you back. Matt, I did find that bag of glow sticks, and it was empty. I don't know why I still had the bag, but I will keep your glow stick request in mind for another live stream or another video. Hi, everyone. Hey, John Doe. Badger. Hi. Hi, Sammy Rowe. Argon says, thank you for all you do. It's brought me a lot of relaxation and sleep. Thank you for letting me know. That makes me really happy. Hola, Martha Stubbs. Hi. Hey, Yaknos is here. Oh, how am I? I'm all right. I'm a little sweaty and stressed because getting this live stream started was a little bit more of a project than I was expecting. I was hoping to get started earlier in the evening and wasn't able to just for being apparent reasons. It was a little longer getting my kids settled than I hoped it would be. And then I was very anxious that this live stream was not going to work after many attempts. So that was stressful, but I am relieved and happy that it's working now and everyone's here. Hi. Do you live stream often? I follow you since like 6 years ago. First time I see this. I do not live stream often. I think I live stream an average of maybe like a couple times a year. And pretty much every time I live stream, I say I should do it more often because I really enjoy it. I don't know why I don't do it more often, to be honest, but maybe 2025 will be the year that I actually start doing it more than twice a year. Hi, Frozen Frames. Hi, Christopher. The video put up a couple days ago was spellbinding. It might be my favorite ever. Thank you. I think you're referring to the massage video. I love making massage videos. They are some of my favorite type of ASMR videos on YouTube. People used to make those kind of massage videos where you don't really see them. You're just like hearing them describe everything they do. That's kind of an old school thing, I think. I remember like 10, 11, 12 years ago when I was earlier on in my ASMR journey as both a fan and a creator, there were more of those types of videos and I loved them. They are still some of my go-tos, and people don't really make them like that anymore. I think there was a lot more ASMR back then that was audio only. A lot more audio only, so the role plays were like very descriptive, and I loved that. So I like making those styles of videos. They're not always the most popular ones that I make, but the people who do like them seem to enjoy them, so I'm going to keep making them. You could say apparent reasons. Yeah, as soon as I said parent reasons, I was like, I think everyone's gonna think I said apparent reasons. Like, I wasn't able to do it, and the reason is obvious if you couldn't tell. Hi, Courtney. It's good to see you. Tenacious B is a great username. You're one of the first ASM artists that I watched on YouTube, and you really made me start loving it. That's great to hear. Equine Lover, hi. Thank you, Courtney. That's great to hear. Hi. Hi, Heather Mooney. Intoxicator fan Matthew is back. Hi, Nico. Michael Grant, I love you all too. Is the turtle still watching us? So, I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. Hi, AJB. And I'm definitely seeing some names who were here for the afternoon live stream. Thank you so much for coming back. So, what we're going to do, I think, we've been streaming for about 6 minutes now. We're going to do the same format I think we did earlier. A little bit of hanging out, talking, and chatting. And then I do have one of my Mad Libs guided visualization, guided relaxation things that we'll do together. And then, depending on what time it is after that and how I'm feeling, I am going to try and do some ASMR trigger type stuff to wrap it up at the end for anyone who wants to kind of try to drift off to sleep, okay? However, it is 10:42 p.m. where I am here in Austin, Texas. I do have to be up at about 5:30 to get my kids ready for the bus. So I'm going to hang as long as I can. But if the sleepiness hits me, we might have to wrap up a little earlier, okay? Badger says one of the most frustrating things in the ASMR community is slowly watching those really unique and creative ASMR artists stagnate and move towards generic algorithm pleasing content. Yeah, it's hard. Like, I've definitely had plenty of instances where I've been trying to decide between making one video or another, and I've landed on the side of picking the one that I think will get more views, and that doesn't feel good. I have a lot of other creators, other peers who are ASMR content creators who I've seen kind of shift in that direction, and it's hard because I think for a lot of us, this is our job. Like this is how I earn my income. This is how I support my kids. So it's very tricky because I do kind of have to strike a balance there. On the one hand, I love making creative and interesting and unexpected stuff. I think that's what really keeps me going as an artist, like for my personal motivation. And I think if I wasn't doing that for at least some of my videos regularly, I think I would just burn out and not be able to do it anymore. But I also definitely do not feel free from feeling pressure to try and please the algorithm. Because again, it's not as simple as just being like, I want to keep my integrity as an artist. I also want to buy groceries, So just one sec. Sorry, I had to do a little burp there. So I'm seeing people make comments about the mug of ethanol. So if you see some extremely confusing comments, it's possible that they are references to the Mad Libs guided relaxation that we did in the afternoon stream. When you're done watching this, if you want to check that one out, I think it was fun. It should be available on my channel. Hey JB, been watching you for ages. Love from UK. I named my cat after you. Jellybean, she's bonkers but lovely. That makes me really happy. Thank you. I love little Jellybean. I bet she's a delight. Love and hugs sending from India. Love and hugs sending from Texas to India. Fishnet sunsets. Okay. And Christopher Phoenix is back too. I hope your music lesson or lessons went well and begins. Okay. So let's see. We've got a pretty good group here. It is 10:45. Let's give it about another 5 minutes. For any of you who are just joining us, we are doing this evening live stream. We did one in the afternoon as well. We're doing a little time of just settling in and chatting. And then the plan is to do a Mad Libs style guided relaxation activity and reading, then probably a little more chatting. And if I am tough enough to stay up a little later, we'll hopefully do some kind of ASMR triggers to get everyone relaxed and drifting off to sleep. Okay? So, I'm loving all these references from the Mad Libs from earlier. Just home from 10 hours at work and finished dinner. This is neat. That's a long day. Jade the Ace. I'm happy to see you. I don't think I've seen you in a minute. It's great to see you. I'm doing okay. Life circumstances have been kind of tricky, but I feel like mentally, emotionally, I'm doing pretty well. So life is tough. I know it is for a lot of people. But I have some really good things to be grateful for, like this awesome job and a really cool community and 3 beautiful, healthy children. And yeah. All right. So, I see another familiar name. I always get worried that I'm not going to pronounce people's names correctly and make them feel sad. Einve, that's my best try. But I recognize you. I'm happy to see you. I hope you get some great sleep tonight. Sweet dreams. Mouth is a little dry. Okay, good, glad. Thank you. So, the piezoelectropuncture video is my favorite. I keep meaning to make another one of those. It's on my long list of videos that I've been really wanting to make. Part of me has, I think, felt a little intimidated by it because I put so much work into the intro for the piezoelectropuncture video. And I don't know, like if I were to make another one, I don't know if it would just be an informal treatment or if I would want one of those intros. I feel like I would kind of have to match it. And that was a lot of work doing the like textbook photocopies and all the little Easter eggs in there and stuff. So it would be a fun project. I think I could probably do another one if it was just a straight up treatment. But again, I know that so many people love that first one that I made, so I've been kind of intimidated to try and make a follow-up. Hi, everyone. Can you make another personal assistant video? Also on my list, yes. JP got 90% through the Mad Lib earlier without breaking, and then chuckled on the last couple of lines. True. Timothy Shaw is just popping on for a few. Hi. Jermaine, hi. I'm so glad to see you. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. I know you need your sleep. I hope you get some great uninterrupted rest. Hi, Emily. It's good to see you. I forget what video it was, but that count the corners 1, 2, 3. You did. That was the, I think it was called like Sci-Fi Psychiatric Test or something like that. I had so much fun with that. That was something where I got the idea to make that little rhyming scheme animation thing. That came first, and then I was like, how can I work this into a video? and it kind of grew from there. Okay. I think we have a question about the commune series. I am committed to releasing a new installment of the commune by the end of the month. I have been working on that. I have to admit, I am super intimidated about making that one too. It's been like 8 years, I think, from the last one. So hopefully I can make something that is good enough to, I don't know, satisfy everyone who's been waiting for so long. Thank you so much. Gracias. Oh, thank you. Can we hear what kind of pets you own? I don't really own any pets right now. I live with someone who has a very, very elderly dog. So there is a dog in the place where I live. But I don't currently have any pets. I have been a cat owner for many different stretches of my life. I have had a few other pets. I'm just in a place in life right now where my kids are amazing. They're the 3 best people in the whole world. But some of you who followed stuff from my personal life know that I have 3 younger children, 7, 9, and 13. My 2 younger children both have disabilities, and they are beautiful and healthy and perfect, but that also means, like, having 3 kids is a lot of work no matter what, and trying to be there for my kids as much as I want to. I don't think any parent ever feels like they're there for their kids as much as they want to, but just trying to, it takes so much energy and time that I just don't feel like I can spare any extra caretaking energy for an animal. I do like the idea of maybe having a pet again someday, many years from now. I just wouldn't be able to care for one the way it would deserve. All right. There's some narrative heavy games out there. Have you ever considered doing a play with me? I have considered doing a play with me, and I haven't tried it. I think it's because I have a hard time finding time for gaming, and it's such a relaxing getaway thing for me. I kind of worry, I feel a little hesitant to bring that like escape thing for me into what's basically my work world. That doesn't mean I won't ever do it. I just, oh, my tummy. I have pretty limited time and resources when it comes to making YouTube videos. So I tend to be pretty picky about what I do make and what I do spend time on. Okay. I'm a mom of one, and I feel what you said. I cannot imagine my life right now with 3 kiddos. Not that I wouldn't be happy, but with work and life and my kiddo now, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, even with one, it's tough. I think I'm like probably most parents, just in the sense that I'm always moving the goalposts, I think. Like, I know I'm not giving my kids as much as I want to, um, just between work and life and stress. Uh, but it always seems like no matter how much I commit myself to trying to do everything for them that I want, I just keep wanting to do more and more. I think that's healthy to an extent, but yeah, I think it's hard to imagine any life situation where I would feel like I was there for them as much as I want to be. But So I think that makes it extra easy for parents to feel overwhelmed because I think most of us always feel like we're never doing enough. Okay, so it is 10:55. I think we are at a good point to go ahead and do the Mad Libs relaxation. So for those of you who haven't done one of these before, I take a guided relaxation script. It's a sort of standard, normal guided visualization for sleeper relaxation. And then what I do is I go through and I remove some of the words and turned it into a Mad Libs format. So I'm going to go through in just a couple minutes and I'm going to start asking for different words to fill in. So I might ask for an adjective or a noun or a verb or a color or body part. And you all, it is your job, if you would be so kind as to participate, to give suggestions. I will just try to keep the pace going and pick pretty quickly because the last one I think did run a little long with the whole choosing the words part. So I'll try and be a little quicker this time. So we'll do that. We'll pick all the words, and at the end, I'll go through and do my best to keep a straight face, reading it like it is just a regular guided relaxation. And what I would appreciate so much, I don't always keep track of who I'm taking suggestions from. I can never get through picking suggestions from everyone. I try, but what I don't want to do is pick any one person like 3, 4, 5 times. So if you have had 2 suggestions that I've chosen, I pick one of your suggestions, then I pick another suggestion. I would super appreciate it if you would hold back from making suggestions for the rest of the activity, just so that other people can have a chance to get their suggestions seen. Okay. So I'm not going to be like keeping track of any of that. If you could just kind of all self-moderate, I would appreciate it. Hi, CB. I'm glad you're able to make this one. Okay. So, once again, this is a Mad Libs guided relaxation. If anyone hops into the chat, like just joining us while we're midway through and they don't know what's going on and anyone wants to take it upon themselves to explain what we're doing, that would be super helpful. Okay, so we are going to start with a body part. May I have some suggestions for a body part? Oh, Christopher Phoenix, thank you. Thank you. I feel very pumped up now with that song in my head. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so body part. The fingies immediately. Yes, we're doing fingies. I love it. And then I apologize in advance if anyone gets frustrated if I'm picking things faster than they can type. I just really want to keep the pace going. Okay. Shout out some love. I'm so happy to see you. Hi. Okay. Now may have an adjective ending in ER. So like bigger, heavier, greener. A describing word that ends in ER. Relaxed. Okay. I think I'm going to go with fuzzier. And then the next one is going to be just a regular adjective, no ER at the end, just a regular old adjective. Describing word, please. I apologize in advance if my stomach is making noises. I cannot control it. Okay. Let's see. Adjective. May I have an adjective, please? Adjective. Adjective. Okay. So let's go ahead and go with slick. I actually need another adjective, so keep them coming. Next one is an adjective also. I can't do it. Toxicator fan Matthew, I know it upsets people too much. I'm fine with that word. But okay. Let's go with crunchy. We'll go crunchy. Okay. So next I'm going to need a noun and a plural noun. So go ahead and throw them both out there if you want. Noun, a plural noun, a noun, and a plural noun. Wombat. We're going to go with wombat, so I need a plural noun. A plural noun. Plural noun. Kittens. Let's do kittens. Okay, next one is going to be an adjective. And if any of you have suggestions that you really like that I don't pick and that thing comes up again, please feel free to recycle them and mention them again. Okay, so adjective. Good night, John. I hope you have a good night. Adjective. Adjective. Let's go with savory. I like it. Plural noun. May I have another plural noun, please? Once again, I apologize if I'm picking them quicker than some people can type. I'm just trying to keep the pace going. Okay, plural noun. Hi, Luna. Plural noun. Plural noun. Socks. I said that too loud. I'm sorry. I don't know why I got so excited about socks. Okay. Noun. So like a just singular noun. Oh my gosh, I feel like my stomach's going to be making a lot of noise. I didn't realize how hungry I was. I apologize. Right. Noun. A noun, a noun, a noun. Swamp gas. Swamp gas is a winner. That just reminded me of one of my favorite Jack Candy quotes. It's tadpoles is a winner, I think. Okay, substance. Just like a substance. The stomach noise isn't coming through. I'm really glad. Thank you for letting me know. It's very chatty right now. A substance. Let's do uranium. Okay. Plural noun, please. May I have a plural noun? Plural noun. Plural noun. Morgan, we are doing Mad Libs. All right, plural noun. I'm going to do tympanic membranes. Let's do tympanic membranes. Tympanic membranes. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to need another adjective, please. May I have an adjective? May I have an adjective? Adjective. An adjective is next. Adjective. Greasy. Let's go with greasy. Next, we're going to have a verb ending in S. So, like jumps, hurdles. Verb ending in S, please. Okay. Greasy. Verb ending in S, please. A verb ending in S. Verb ending in S. Verb ending in S. go with disintegrates. Okay. Let's do an adjective next, please. An adjective. Adjective. May I please have some suggestions? I think we've got a couple adjectives coming up, so I will pick two. Adjective. So that's a describing word like big or smart or extreme. All right. Metaphorical, and I'll take one more adjective, please. We've got metaphorical and one more adjective. Sneaky. Sneaky works well. Okay. Next, I'm going to need another noun, and I'm just going to mention for those of you who missed it, I'm not really keeping track who I'm taking suggestions from. If I have taken two of your suggestions, at that point, if you could please refrain from making suggestions to give other people a chance, I would super appreciate it. Okay, a noun, please. A noun. A noun. Soup. Let's do soup. And next I need a verb ending in ing. So like jumping, screaming, verb ending in ing. Please may I have a verb ending in ing. Verb ending in ing. Beatboxing. And now I need just a verb. No ing, just a verb. May I have a verb? And next is going to be adjective if you want to start warming up. A verb, please. A verb. A verb. Let's go with shimmy. May I have some suggestions for an adjective, please? An adjective, and then after that it's going to be a body part. May I have an adjective, please? A describing word. So, round. I'm going to go with round. May I have a body part, please? A body part. Let's have a body part. Body part, please. Body part. Body part. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to go with, oh my gosh, gallbladder. Going with gallbladder. Adjective, please. I'm asking for an adjective, and then after that, I'll be asking for a verb. Gallbladder. Okay, adjective, please. Adjective, please. All right. May I please have an adjective, some suggestions for an adjective. Adjective. Mysterious is good. May I have a verb, please? May I please have suggestions for a verb? After verb, we're going to be doing adjective ending in ly. But for now, it's a verb, please. Let's do hover. Okay. And now may I have an adjective ending in ly, please? You know what? We have two adjectives ending in ly coming up, so I will take two. First adjective ending in ly is going to be, let's see. Okay. Let's do swimmingly, and then I'm going to pick one more. All right. One more adjective ending in ly. I'm going to pick scientifically. Okay. May I have a verb ending in ing, please? verb ending in ing. And then after that, I'm just going to be asking for a regular verb and then a liquid if anyone wants to start thinking about those. May have a verb ending in ing, a verb ending in ing. Shouting, let's do shouting. All right, a verb, please. May have a verb. Asking for a verb, and then we're going to do a noun. A verb, please. May I please have a verb? A verb, please. Suggestions for a verb, and then we'll do a noun. Hi, Abby. It's good to see you. Yes, we are doing Mad Libs. We're, I'd say, about 2/3 of the way through this one. I'm trying to keep the pace up. All right, verb. Let's do sing. May I have a noun, please? May I have a noun, and then it's going to be a liquid after the noun. Okay. Noun. Hedgehog. Okay, may I have a liquid, please? A liquid. Any kind of liquid. A liquid, please. Magma. Okay. We have 3 nouns coming up. So if you could all please just give suggestions for nouns, I will pick 3. Okay. Let's do a cookie. Okay, I'm going to pick 2 more nouns. Having a surprisingly difficult time spelling cookie. Got it? Okay. Let's do banana. One more noun. One more. Let's see. Let's do clown. Okay. May I have an adjective, please? An adjective. An adjective, that's a describing word. Adjective. Malleable. Malleable is a good one. Okay. A color, please. May I please have a color? Suggestions for a color, please. A color. Color. Let's get some colors. Chartreuse. Let's go with chartreuse. Although I really like raw umber as well. Okay. Let's get a verb, please. I'm going to get a verb, and then I'm going to be asking for some verbs ending in ing. So get your verb hats on. A verb, please. Okay, let's go with slice. Okay, I need a couple verbs ending in ing. So verbs ending in ing, please. I'm going to pick 2 verbs ending in ing. Squeaking. I need one more verb ending in ing. One more verb ending in ing. And then we're going to have an emotion after that. Verb ending in ing. Verb ending in ing. Let's see. Pulsating. Great. Okay. May I have an emotion, please? May I have an emotion? Any emotion? Suggestions for an emotion, please. Next up will be a couple more nouns. Mm, let's see. Pure unadulterated rage. Adulterated rage. All right. I need 2 nouns. We're almost done. We got 2 more nouns and then a plural noun, and we'll be ready to go. May I have some nouns, please? I'm going to pick 2. 2 nouns. Potato is great. Let's do one more noun. One more noun. That trying to say Starbucks. You need 2 hands for it. Okay. Noun. 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 Let's pick another noun. And I'll go with bunion. And then for the very last one, may I have a plural noun? And then we'll be ready to go. Plural noun, please. And then we will be done. Okay, plural noun. Plural noun. Plural noun. Thank you, Soul Collector. I love you all as well. Plural noun to wrap it up. Plural noun. Plural noun. Trying to get a few suggestions in. I'll pick one. Beans. Let's do beans. I don't know what you were intending, but I'm picturing like baked beans. Okay. I think I have all the suggestions I need. I'm going to scroll through real quick and see if I'm missing anything. Hopefully I got all this right. I think we're good. Okay. So I'm going to take a moment to have a little sip of water here. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That was awesome. You all did an excellent job and were super helpful. Okay. So just in case anyone's just joining us, we were just doing Mad Libs, basically. We have a guided visualization relaxation script here, and we filled it in with some Mad Libs style inclusions. So in just a moment, we're going to read through it. I will be focused on reading it for the duration. So if anyone pops in during that time and doesn't know what is going on, and anyone doesn't mind letting them know what we're doing, that would be great. You don't have to, but I'm just letting you know it'd be helpful. Okay. All right. So, if you're all ready, I'm going to take a deep breath to ready myself. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope I'm going to pronounce this right. Pentaxenstein, thank you very much. That's super generous. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on my little phone here. I want you all to take a deep breath and relax. Make sure you are situated comfortably for relaxation and focus. And when you're ready, we'll begin. Hi, Cat Lazarus. I'm really happy to see you. Okay. So, here we go. With the guided cabin retreat relaxation that you all helped me write. So, take a moment to settle in. Let your shoulders soften. Let your fingies unclench. Let your breath become just a little slower, a little fuzzier. Now, gently close your eyes. You find yourself standing at the edge of a quiet clearing where a path of slick pine needles leads to a small, weathered cabin tucked between tall trees. The air is crunchy and fragrant, smelling faintly of wombat smoke, damp kittens, and something sweet and floral drifting from far away. The cabin is made of savory, sun-faded wood with thick beams and a roof dappled in socks. A little swamp gas glows on the porch, casting a golden halo against the deepening sky. As you step closer, your shoes make a soft crunch against the uranium. A light wind stirs the tympanic membranes hanging under the eaves. Just a few greasy musical notes, like a lullaby half remembered. The old door disintegrates open with a welcoming sound, and inside the air is warm and metaphorical. The scent of cedar and soup lingers here, mixed with something faintly sneaky. The light is low and golden, beatboxing through linen curtains that shimmy ever so slightly. Everything is quiet, everything is safe, everything is round. There's a thick woven rug under your gallbladder, and the floor is warm as if it's been soaking up sunlight all day. You run your hand along the back of a nearby chair. It's carved and mysterious. Its wood smooth from years of gentle use. A soft woolen throw rests across the seat, inviting you to sit, to hover, to stay. You move swimmingly through the room, noticing small details. A little stack of books on a side table, their pages gently curled, with titles like The Joy of Shouting Scientifically and Sing the Hedgehog. A ceramic mug, perfect for sipping hot magma. A window seat lined with soft cushions and tucked away treasures. A cookie, a malleable banana, a handmade clown. Eventually, you find yourself by the hearth. A small fire is burning low, the logs glowing deep chartreuse. The flames crackle softly, casting shadows that slice on the cabin walls. You sit down on a nearby cushion and let yourself sink into it, your body squeaking, your breath pulsating again. The fire warms your hands. You press your palms together and feel the pure, unadulterated rage of your own presence. You are alone, but never lonely. You are safe, held by the hush of the potato and the quiet glow of the bunion. You are exactly where you need to be. Let yourself rest here. Let your thoughts come and go like beans drifting across a calm sky. There is nothing to do, nowhere to be, only this moment, only this peace. All right. I hope you are all as deeply relaxed as you've ever been in your entire life. Like beans in the rain. I'm going to have to go through the chat log later so I can see all the comments I missed. That was really fun. Thank you so much for everyone who contributed and made that go really well. Thank you, everyone. You're all fantastic. All right. So it's 11:25. Wow. Thank you, Ben Taxenstein. exciting. I'm wanting to do a little more with memberships or at least catch back up and do some additional bonus content. Thank you so much. That's really exciting. Look at all those memberships. That is so nice. Thank you so much. 20. There's not going to be a non member in the room here. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Pentexenstein. Thank you, Shout Out Some Love. My gosh. My goodness. This is way too much adrenaline for me this close to bedtime. Thank you so much. Wow. Super, super generous. Thank you. Okay. So I was about to say, I have some like sad news for you all. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up now because you can probably hear it. My voice is getting a little gravelly. But this is so exciting. I think I'm gonna stick around for a few more minutes. Wow, this is really fun to watch. Thank you. Just watching it go by on the screen. Thank you both so much. Get some water. I have some water right here. Gonna mute for a second. All right. So, what I think I can do, I was going to do like an extended ASMR trigger session to wrap up. But what I might do is just do like a short one for a few minutes because I do like to end these that way. I have some of my laminated image sheets here that I use for like anxiety interruption and psych test type stuff. So I thought I would just improvise some psych testing with those as a way to wrap up. I usually wind up wrapping up with light triggers, so I thought I would try something different tonight. We'll see how it goes. So, thank you so much, everyone. This is a really fun stream. Oh, Abby says this was very fun, and I'm honored to feel the pure, unadulterated rage of your presence. Thank you. The pure, unadulterated rage in me recognizes the pure, unadulterated rage in you. Thank you, Toxicator Van Matthew. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay. So, oh, thank you so much, Sid Barrett. Okay. I'm great. Hi, 12. I'm glad you cut me live too. Okay. So in a moment, I'm gonna mute for a moment just to gather all my stuff together in case I knock stuff over and make noise. And then I might actually try, I'm debating whether I want to try and get some more water. I think I have enough to last me. So in a moment, I'm going to mute so that I can gather all my stuff. Then we will do that kind of role play psych test thing that I'll be improvising. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be focusing on the camera. I'm not going to be looking at the chat. So again, at that point, if we get people coming in who are leaving comments, if anyone is comfortable to take it upon themselves to let them know that I'm not going to be looking at chat anymore at that point, I would appreciate it. I don't want anyone to think I'm ignoring them. If you're sleepy and just want to relax, don't worry. This is just if there happens to be anyone who wants to jump in and let people know that I'm not looking. Oh my gosh, Pentexus, thank you so much. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic while I gather my stuff, and then we will get started. Okay. So I've been doing a bunch of filming, and I have not been great about putting all my stuff away. So I'm like trying to work with a fairly limited amount of space here, and I'm nervous about knocking stuff over. Okay. So going on mute again just for a moment. Does anyone want to come open this for me? Okay. Got it. This is Ozarka, which is my favorite bottled water. Not sponsored, but if the fine people at Ozarka want to send me water bottles, they are welcome to. Or, sorry, I had a tiny snack while I had y'all on mute, so it's like in my teeth now. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. Okay, putting this here. Oh my gosh. You know that whole like riddle thing where I forget exactly how it is. They're like, there's like a man and a wolf and a duck, or a dog and a duck. I don't remember what they are, but they have to like cross a river in a boat, but it can only hold two at a time. It's like this whole riddle thing. I feel like that's what I was just trying to figure out, reorganizing all my stuff. Like I had to move this, but hold this, and put this here, but this can't be in the same spot as this. So I had to temporarily move that and shift that. But I think we're good now. Okay. So I've got my pen. I've got my clipboard. That way I can take thorough notes about your responses. So what I will be doing in just a moment is I'm going to be taking a collection of images and showing them to you all. I'm going to be asking you some questions, and I'm going to be paying very close attention to your responses, okay? I'll be writing some information now, and as I write the information down, I'll be collecting that. It's going to give me a deeper and deeper and more complete image into who you truly are as a person. I won't be sharing that information with you. I'll just be keeping it in my private collection, where I review notes and just spend my evenings judging people. So that's all it is. Nothing to be worried about. Okay. So thank you all for this wonderful stream. We'll be getting started in just a moment. Just so you know, I'm not really looking at the chat anymore. I'll try and review it later so I can catch up on any messages I might have missed. We're going to be doing this sort of live role play here, and then I'll probably just try and wrap up quickly and end the stream, so we can all get to bed, okay? Okay. So, I hope you're all comfortable, and I hope you're all relaxed. This is both nothing to be nervous about. This psychological testing that we're going to be doing, it's nothing to be nervous about. It is probably the most important thing you'll ever do in your life, but not in a way that should stress you out, okay? So, we're going to begin right here, okay? So, I'm going to try and hold this in a way. Let me adjust my lights a little bit so they're not making it harder to see. There we go. Okay. That's better. So I'm going to ask you to look at this image, okay? And I'm going to be directing you which one to look at. I'm going to do it over here. Let's shift things a little bit. Okay. So, could you please look at the bowl that has a fish inside it? Good. Could you please look at the bowl that has a fish above it? Good. Could you please look at the bowl that has a fish below it? Now, could you please look at the bowl that has no fish? Okay. Now I'm going to be giving you some prompts. I'll be asking questions, and you are to indicate the image that you feel correlates with the question. You can point at it. You can simply look at it, and I'll follow your gaze. You can say top left, top right, bottom left. You can throw a Twinkie at it. Whatever you want is absolutely fine. Just choose your own way of indicating which image, okay? So, looking at this, which image do you think shows the fish that is happiest? Okay, very good. Now, could you please look at the image that has the fish that is the oldest? Very interesting. Now, could you look at the image that has the fish that went to law school? Okay, I thought you might pick that one. Very good. All right, now could you look at the image of the fish that recently shaved its mustache? Okay, now we're going to cycle through. I'm going to watch how your eyes move. This is more of a speed observation, okay? I'm looking to see your response time. Extra fast isn't necessarily best. Extra slow isn't necessarily best. I have my own private inner rubric for judging the quality of your speed, and you'll never know what it is, so don't try to figure it out, okay? Now, look at the bowl with the fish inside. Look at the bowl with the fish below. Look at the bowl with the fish above. Look at the bowl with the fish inside. Look at the bowl with no fish. Look at the bowl with the fish below. Look at the bowl with the fish above. Look at the bowl with the fish below. Look at the bowl with the fish inside. No fish. Look at the bowl with no fish. Look at the bowl with no fish. Look at the bowl with the fish above. Look at the bowl with no fish. Look at the bowl with the fish inside. Look at the bowl with the fish below. Okay. Very interesting responses. Some of them quite predictable, to be honest. Some of them unlike anything I've ever heard before. So I'm just going to take a few quick notes on your responses. Notable deviations in in rhythm, typical, at 82%, and check, check, check. All right. So I'm starting to get a picture of who you really are. It's a little hazy still, but certain details are already quite clear. Okay. Now, here we have some numbers, okay? So to begin with, I'm going to ask you to look at the 5. Look at the 3. Look at the 0. Look at the 9. Look at the 1. Look at the 7. Very good. Okay. Now, once again, I'm going to be asking you some questions, and I want you to indicate in your own chosen way which of these numbers you think best corresponds to the question I'm asking you. Okay? So, to begin with, can you please indicate an even number? Okay. Now, can you please indicate an odd number? Okay. Can you indicate a number that is bigger than 3? Can you indicate a number that is smaller than 8? Can you indicate a number that is equal to 3? Very good. Now, can you please indicate the number that is happy? Can you please indicate the number that is sad? Okay. Could you please indicate the number that has had a crush on you since kindergarten but is way too shy to admit it? Okay. Could you please indicate a number that has curves? Could you please indicate a number that has angles? Can you please indicate which of these is the oldest number? Could you please indicate which of these numbers would cross oceans of time to find you? Okay. Can you please indicate your favorite number? Now, could you please indicate the number that makes you feel uneasy? Good. Okay. And now, checking your response time, could you please look at 5? Now look at 3. Look at 1. Look at 0. Look at 7. Look at 0. Look at 1. Look at 5. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few notes. Spectacular. 2. Question. And 5. Unexpected. Assessment. Probably number 6. Okay. So more of a clear picture now into who you truly are. Some parts still quite opaque, hazy. So I think we'll do one more and we'll see how that goes. Okay. Now, I would like you to please look at the monkey. Now look at the banana. Look at the golf ball. Look at the hand. Look at the stapler. Now look at the sailboat. Very good. All right. Now, once again, I'm going to be asking you some questions, and you indicate in whatever your chosen personal way is which image you think corresponds to the question I am asking. Okay? Can you please indicate an image that is red? Can you please indicate an image that is yellow? Can you please indicate an image that has brown in it? Okay. Can you please indicate the image that is the most satisfying? Can you please indicate the image that just might be hiding under your pillow right now? Okay. Can you please indicate the image that you would most like to receive as a holiday gift? Can you please indicate which image you think would go best in a baked good? Can you please indicate which image you think is the most expensive? Can you please indicate which item you think is cursed? Okay. Can you please indicate which image I would like as a gift? Okay. Could you please indicate which one is named Gordon? Okay. Can you please indicate which image is the biggest? Can you please indicate which image is the most interesting? Could you please indicate which image might fall from the sky at any moment? Can you please indicate which one you would most like to fit into your backpack on a European vacation? Okay. Can you indicate which image you would only buy if it was on sale? All right. Could you please indicate which image is the most romantic? Okay. Which image, could you please indicate which image has only watched season 1 of Severance? Okay. Can you please indicate which image was a big bookworm as a child that hasn't read in years and they're not sure why? Okay. And finally, could you indicate which image is the most peaceful? Okay, excellent. Once more, evaluating your reaction times. Look at the monkey. Look at the golf ball. Look at the bananas. Look at the hand. Look at the stapler. Look at the sailboat. Look at the monkey. Look at the sailboat. Look at the bananas. Look at the hand. Look at the golf ball. Look at the sailboat. Look at the stapler. Look at the bananas. Look at the hand. Look at the monkey. 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 All right. Well, this has concluded your thorough psychological evaluation. I'm going to take a few more notes real quick. Question. Response time. Exception. emotional and very interesting. Confusing. Okay. So, I have to tell you, I'm normally quite good at getting a crystal clear image of a person's psychiatric makeup from these tests. And I do feel like I've gotten to know you quite well. I think, in fact, I might see you more deeply than anyone ever has before. In case you're feeling that connection right now, you're not wrong about that. However, there is still something quite mysterious about you, and I appreciate that. So, I am going to say thank you for being here. I had a wonderful time. I hope you get some wonderful rest. I'm so thankful for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.